Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making some chicken pastry rolls, and I've got 200 grams of chicken here, and I've chopped them up into tiny little pieces like so, like really small sizes like this, and I'm gonna marinate that now. So I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon of cayenne pepper, teaspoon of smoked paprika, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of chili powder and about 2 tablespoons of garlic granule, and just a sprinkle of thyme, and I'm going to put roughly about a teaspoon of lemon juice, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon of dark soy sauce, and then I'm going to mix it all in together. Make sure all the chicken's coated. Stop copying me. Nobody copy my recipe, please. That's called copying.
Don't be a cheater.
I'm only putting it on YouTube for you to watch.
Don't be a cheater.
Right, and that's how it should look, guys. And we're gonna let it marinate for about 2 hours maximum. I'm gonna marinate it for probably a bit longer. So minimum, I'm saying maximum here. Minimum, you're gonna be marinating for about 2 hours. Right, I chopped up half a capsicum green one and half a capsicum of the red one, all together about a cupful. And I had half a Scotch bonnet, so I chopped that up as well. So I'm gonna bang them in. And I've chopped up finally 1 medium onion, and now I'm gonna chop up, I've got some sliced mushrooms, so I'm gonna use about half of that. Is it half? A bit more than a half. So I'm gonna chop them up as I did with the onions and the capsicum. Did I have to be precise? Just roughly around about that size, because these are gonna shrink anyway very quickly after the water comes out of them. I just don't want them in big chunks, so roughly around like this, it should be fine. Swear down, I'm gonna cut my fingers one day. So it's like, it's gonna be like samosa basically, but with pastries. A pastry, I've made another video some time back, similar to that, and the pastry is like in between puff pastry and you know, the what do you call it now? You know, this, what we have with the spring rolls pastry, samosa pastry, is in between them two, and it's a really nice texture. So in this container, it contains 250 grams of mushrooms. I've used about 150 grams, so that's how much you'll need. You can put more in if you like. Transfer them into a bowl, and we're going to be using baby spinach as well, about a cupful. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to heat the pan up and add about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to be using olive oil. that's heated up a bit, I'm going to be adding in the onions. Bloody hell, it's so hot today. And it's not doing me any favours being in the kitchen all day. And we're going to be adding a desired amount of salt. Looks a lot when I'm sprinkling it all over, but it's not really. Now into that, I'm going to be adding in the capsicum and the Scotch bonnet I cut up. And you're going to stir it for about 3 minutes or so. 3 to 4 minutes. Now to that we're going to add about a teaspoon of garlic granule. And about a teaspoon of black pepper. And now we're going to add in the mushroom. Very quick and really simple. And I don't want to fill it up with too much spice. I don't want it too strong. Excuse me. Because I'm going to be adding mozzarella cheese to it too. And I'm going to be adding an extra spicy hot sauce. Just a couple of splash, as this one is extra spicy. And I'm going to be adding about a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Now I'm going to be adding in the chicken pieces. And we're going to be cooking this for about, on a medium heat, for about 5 minutes or so. Before I add the spinach. We're going to keep it fairly dry like this, so it doesn't like leak through the pastries. Right guys, it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to add in a bunch of spinach, baby spinach. Don't worry, that's going to shrink as soon as the water comes out. I'm using about one cupful. If you squeeze 1 cupful, yeah. You can use more if you like, or you don't have to even add this in. Can you see it's evaporating? Not evaporating, the liquid's evaporating. This has shrunk. So I'm going to leave it as this much. And we're going to wait for it to dry up. I don't want any sauce at the bottom where it's forming from the chicken and the spinach. And and you're going to be cooking that on medium to slightly high. Now, as all the sauce have slightly reduced, slightly, not quite reduced, there's barely any left, we're going to add in the mozzarella cheese, grated mozzarella. And we're going to turn the heat off. So we've added about 175 grams. And because it's really hot, I've turned the gas off and we're just going to mix it. It's melting with the heat. And we're going to let that completely cool down before we fill up the pastries. So see you in a bit. So guys, not going as I expected. I thought this was like in pieces, triangle pieces like the ones I got last time. But obviously no, it's a humongous pieces and they're ripping apart as well, as you can see. So let's see what we can do with them. I mean, we're not going to need, because they're tearing apart, we're not going to need any knives or anything to cut them, so we're just going to rip them apart, see what we can make, what can come out of this. So let's get started again. So I'm just ripping them apart, see, and keeping the center as it is, like so what I'm going to do is take this piece. Oh god, this is so awkward. Get a piece like this, and I've already mixed in one egg. Now I'm going to coat them on the edges like this, and on the edges around, yeah, around the edges like this. I'm going to take about this much, a bit more, and I'm going to stick them up like that, see if that works out. No. Right, this didn't work out. So guys, I've decided I'm going to keep it like this. Seal the edges. Put some grated mozzarella. And then the filling. And I'm going to carefully, very carefully, because they rip so easily, I'm going to roll them up and press the ends. And there we go. We'll stick to this. Take another piece. seal the edges, paste the edges, glue the edges. Oh, I'm so frustrated actually. I was really hoping for another shape, but hey, it doesn't matter really. As long as it tastes nice and makes a decent shape, then I'm happy. And you do the same with the rest. So guys, if you do this size with the pastry, if you get next time, if you can get the square ones or the triangle ones, you'll get about 30 to 35 pastries out of the amount I've from the recipe I've given you. The what do you call it now? For the 1 kilo of chicken and everything else with it. So you're going to make about 30 to 35 of them rolls. Yes, you can use pastries in the spring rolls pastries, but this tastes a whole lot better. Yeah, the shape might not be all that, but this does taste a whole lot better. And you're going to pan fry them, not deep fry them. So guys, now these are ready to fry. Shallow fry. Guys, I've got some left over from the mixture I had, so I've got some tortillas, cut them in half, glue the edges with the egg, put the cheese in, and the fillings, fold them and make them into like samosas, tortilla samosas. Press it in tight. And there we go guys. You can shallow fry that as well. You can deep fry also, but I'm going to shallow fry them. Worked out fine after all. So you can use, well, obviously you can use the filling what we made, and you can use puff pastry, tortilla wraps, the pastry sheets I've got, or the spring roll sheets. You can use whichever you like, really, whatever you like. So easy, and there's no mess in this one. Wouldn't have been a mess, actually. It's my own fault. I should have checked what kind of sheets they were. I presumed they were the triangles ones, which I got last time previously, but obviously there wasn't. There we go. So guys, I managed to make 10 large. They're quite large, like tortilla samosa or tortilla wrap, or whatever you want to call it. I managed to make 10 out of them, and I've got about 20 of the rolls, so that's total 30, so not bad. So I'll show you how it turns out after we've fried them up. So we're going to heat the pan up into like medium to low. I'm going to be using olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle it there. As soon as it heats up a bit, I'm going to place the tortillas and the rolls. So now that it's heated up a bit, I'm going to place them on there. And just I'm going to put them actually on low because we don't want to burn them. You want them slightly golden on each side. As you can see. Oops. So about a minute on each side. That's how you want them. And then you place them on a plate. Each time adds a bit of oil. Add another one on there actually. Guys, you can store them in the freezer, in the ice, in a sealed bag, and then have them whenever you feel like it. If you've got nothing else to eat, or if you've got guests coming over, you can quickly get them out, defrost them, and then just fry them up. Or you can even partially fry them and put it in the ice as well. You can have it with salad, sauce, as a snack, as a side dish. So done at both sides. Add a bit more oil. I'm going to fry the So you've got a kick also, they're quite spicy actually, and then you've got the cheese as well, so it makes a perfect combination. With these pastries, I'd advise you to get the heat down to very low. I love the texture on these pastries. Then in between the dough pastry and the spring roll pastry, so in between them, it's really nice. Right, these are done now, so we're going to transfer them to a plate. Ooh, flipping it, that was close. My heart's still thumping. So here we go guys, our chicken and cheese pastries, chicken and cheese tortillas with the chipotle sauce and some what do you call it now, mild sauce. Enjoy. So if you want to see more like this, the disaster I almost go through and all the effort and trouble I go through, subscribe, like, comment, share, and until next time, bye.